Order. I'll call the Parliamentary Secretary.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker, and I wish to record the great desire of people in my electorate for the development of a national disability insurance scheme. My constituency has a strong history of support for people with disabilities. There are many outstanding institutions which provide people with disabilities access to education, to work opportunities and to independent accommodation. These same institutes and the strong community of volunteers that supports them also make it their responsibility to fight for the rights of those they represent and support. People with disabilities in my electorate are very, very strong advocates. That is why busloads of people with disabilities and their carers made their way to Melbourne for the National Disability Insurance Scheme rally earlier this year. They came from all parts of my electorate and were delighted when they heard the Prime Minister announce that the government was moving forward with a scheme, beginning with trials in various parts of the nation and in Victoria, in particular in Geelong and Barwon. Then followed representations to me from various groups, anxious to know more and to find out how they could be part of that process. I welcome those representations and am proud to take them forward to the government on behalf of my community. Later this month, in September, my colleague, the Parliamentary Secretary for Disabilities and Carers, Senator McLucas, will attend a forum in Ballarat to discuss the National Disability Insurance Scheme. I know all those with an interest in learning more and who are keen to move forward in the process will be attending. They know, for instance, that many parents who care for children with disabilities don't have confidence that when they're too old or too frail to shoulder that responsibility, the system will provide the right kind of care for their children. I know that many of the parents desperately want significant independence for their children and choice about access to services and employment. Some people with disabilities don't have the confidence that when they need basic medical aids like a wheelchair or access to services like rehabilitation, which can get them help into training or work or into independent living, that they will get the support that they need. And Australians who acquire a disability or whose children or grandchildren might be born with a disability don't have the confidence that the system will be there to support them. We have a lot of work ahead of us to deliver the kind of care and support for Australians with disabilities that we all expect. We need the states and territories to work with us to ensure that all those worthy Australians can achieve their aim of a national disability insurance scheme. Let's hope the recent slashing of services in some of our conservative states are not reflected in terms of their support for people with disabilities. The first steps towards the scheme are being made and there are many, many more to come. Disability doesn't discriminate and can and does affect families every single day. All governments need to play their part in this very important effort. We all deserve to have the confidence to know that if something did happen to us, to our partner or to our child, that there is a strong system of support in place. And I put on record the need for a national disability insurance scheme and certainly support it in my electorate.